All right, so if you've done much programming at all, you probably know that one of the most terrible things that can happen to a programmer is to lose a whole bunch of code that you've worked very hard on. So we need to talk about how we save our work here. So yeah, Code Sculptor is a web-based development environment. So one place you can save stuff is on the web. So what happens is if you press this, this is the save button right here. If you press the save button, you see what happens is your URL changes and you get this weird looking file name with a 0 after it, .py. And then let's say I make some change and I want to save that change, and I press save again. And one of the things that you'll see happen is like the 0 change to a 1. It could happen too. I'm not confident that it's always going to go up by 1. Like this whole name might change at some point. So you just need to kind of watch that and keep an eye out. Now, one thing you can do if you're working on something and you just want to, keep tabs on what you're doing. One thing you can do is to just bookmark the page, right? So let's say, I don't know, we'll call this my stuff, my first Python program, let's say. And hit done. And I stuck that in my Python course folder. So now when I go to that, I can bring it back up. The thing is, if I make, let's make another change here and save this one. Watch so this has a -1 after it. If I save it again, now it's version 2, but my bookmark is still set to version 1. So you can, if you remember what version you were on, you can just go and change it that way. Okay. Another thing you can do if you lose track of something that you've saved, assuming you've saved it, you can look in your history section to see, some of the recent things that you've looked at. And you've got all these Code Sculptor pages up here. So that's another thing you could do. But what I really recommend, especially anytime you're getting ready to get up from your desk, because you could be working on a system, if you're working on one of the systems at Northwestern or someplace else where the computers are not maintained by you, for some of these systems, when the computer's been idle for a little while, it logs itself out and you could just lose all your stuff. So what I would recommend is, let's make yet another change. So notice every time you make a change, this save button turns from blue to white, and this button right here that says download, that gets blue, so you can't really do anything with it. So if you want it, you can actually download your files. And the way to do that is to make sure you've saved it, and then after you save it, now see this download button is white, and you can click download. Now what I noticed happens in Chrome is that it brings it right up on your screen like this. So, however, if we, let's see, let me go back for a second. If we put this up, I'm just going to copy this URL over to Firefox. So now I'm in Firefox. I hit that, okay, and now I'll do a save. I changed it to 4, and I'll do a download, and it actually does download it. So if I go to my downloads folder, there it is. Okay. So you again, you know, safeguard this. This is precious. This is your hard work. So you know, if you have a flash drive, put it in your flash drive. You can email it to yourself. Anything you can do to safeguard it so that you you don't end up losing the hard work that you've done. So those are the different options for saving. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that goes with that. Well, I think that's about all you need to know. If I think of anything else, I'll post it up on the website.